So I had a Boostie request tutorial for this look right here. Let's get started. So I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer because it looked like that girl did not have a ton of foundation or anything on, so it looks like a fresh-faced look. So we're just going to put some concealer here and here to make that lifted appearance. And we're just going to blend that on out. Make sure that you're looking up towards the ceiling so that you don't get any makeup in your lashes. Now, I have lash extensions, so this is something as a tip for people that have lash extensions. But even if you don't have lash extensions, it's easier to just look up at the ceiling while you're blending this out. Just so that you tend to not get makeup all up in the top of the lid where you don't really want that concealer yet. For the eyebrows, you just want to take an angled brush and a neutral brown shadow, and you're just going to fill in the eyebrow, just like this. Make sure to keep the color heavier on the mid-shadow and the brow and the end of the brow versus putting more product here. That's when you put more product here right away, that's how you end up with the Sharpie brow. The brows in this photo are not, they don't look like they have concealer underneath them, so we're just kind of trying to focus on keeping a natural shape and filling it in with the eyeshadow to build the arch. With what's left on your brush, you're just going to take the front and feather that forward, just like this. You see how that avoided that Sharpie eyebrow? Perfect, right? So for my tutorial, I am going to use the Soft Glam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to be using this yellow gold. It's a bronze. It says bronze, but it looks yellow gold to me, like that photo. We're going to use this burnt orange as a transition shade, and then the black in the outer corner. One moment. With a clean, large, fluffy, with a large, clean, fluffy brush, I'm going to go into that burnt orange. We're going to lay that down as the transition shade in the crease. Make sure you're doing swiping motions at first, and then you want to try to build little circles, just because you don't want to end up with a harsh streak line, and doing kind of a combination of both allows you to get that nice buffed look, like that. Now with my ring finger, I'm going to go into that bronze shade and put that in, concentrate most of the shadow right in the corner here. Just like that. Now with that same fluffy shadow brush we used before, we're going to go into Rustic, which is just a neutral brown that's a little bit darker than the burnt orange, and we're going to put that on the rest of the eye. Right here, pack that color on and bring it on out to the outer corner, just like so. Now when it comes to black eyeshadow, we're going to take an eyeshadow brush like this, just a little bit more dense, kind of tapered. I'm going to dip that into the black. And you're going to pull just a tiny little bit and just pack the black on. Don't focus on blending it out right now. Just want to make sure that that lid has a very concentrated area of black in the outer corner here, like the photo did. Just like that. With that same fluffy brush from before, we're going to go back into Rustic. Pull that down a little bit and start to buff over that black. Just like this. For the under eye, we're going to use that same black eyeshadow and pack that on the outer corner V, making sure that that connects to that buffed out area here, like so. Don't worry, we are going to marry this all together. Make sure it goes from here to here or so. And stop. Now a clean similar brush, not tapered. You're going to take that burnt orange and Rustic and start to blend. And keep blending this one. You want to actually bring this one forward towards the center like this. As you can see, that gives a nice smoky eye. Clean that same brush off and you're going to go back into that bronze or yellow gold. You're going to put that back in the underneath the inner corner, just like this. Like that. Now I have lash extensions, but if you were to ask me what lashes that I would suggest to use for something like this, it would be the Eyelure 117. They're nice, natural, wispy lash. Nice, easy to use. The band is nice and flexible. For the lips, it looks like she used like a pinky berry shade, so I'm just going to use this Marionaud Lip Crayon. Put it in the very center, and then you're actually going to use your finger to diffuse the color. And here's the look. Bye, Boosties.